Timothy Bradley, Paulie,
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather, Devin Alexander, and whoever
Yeah.
the fan wants to see.
Yeah. Listen, I told you give them something visual. So you went ahead and made your own YouTube-based TV show. It's an array of IPAs and fighters on the road. Got a question? Put them in your comment section right below. Barbershop talk while you're sitting in your living room. Pacquiao, Mayweather, and we can't forget the brews. Coming to you live with the scoops like a ladle. Allow me to introduce the boxing round table. Yeah.
Rollo Jenkins, boxologist, Zone 6, Dre, BT Pound, 78 Fight News, Blood Boxing, Blood Fists, Boxing Beats and Rhymes, Female Boxing Fan, Carter J, Pull Counter, Joker Boxing, D Styles, the whole YTBC.
Break it down. Give me 5 people you're ready to fight right now.
Timothy Bradley, Paulie,
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather, Devin Alexander, and whoever the fan wants to see.
Yeah. Listen, I told you give them something visual. So you went ahead and made your own YouTube-based TV show. It's an array of IPAs and fighters on the road. Got a question? Put them in your comment section right below. Barbershop talk while you're sitting in your living room. Pacquiao, Mayweather, and we can't forget the brews. Coming to you live with the scoops like a ladle. Allow me to introduce the boxing round table. Yeah.
Rollo Jenkins, boxologist, Zone 6, Dre, BT Pound, 78 Fight News.
All right. Let me get a sound check real quick. Hold on.
So you went ahead and make. So you went there.
All right. Okay. Let me get a sound check real quick. All right, we good to go, man. Listen, this is a follow-up. You know, this is the Boxing Aftermath, Part 1. We already laid the groundwork yesterday with the Boxing Aftermath. Obviously, what we do in YouTube and the YouTube sports community, right, is we tend to recap after a boxing match, or in the sports community, period, we tend to do that across the board. So this is the aftermath and the understanding and the lessons that we learned from this fight and the what ifs and what ain'ts of Terence Crawford and also Errol Spence Jr. I want to say this first off. Let's slow things down a bit. Let's get a clear understanding about what's going on here. First thing first is that we all are sports fans. We all understand how this game goes when we start talking about sports. We understand that. One second.
Allow me to introduce the boxing round table. Yeah.
Rollo Jenkins, boxologist, Zone 6, Dre, BT Pound, 78 Fight News,
All right, we're back real quick. So anyway, what I'm saying is this. I understand that if you picked Errol Spence and now we're at the back end of the result, man, I get it. Listen, ain't no need to. It's crazy, man, because before these fights, right? And I want to speak on the comments. Like I know people be saying it, like the energy, but I don't want to use the energy because I feel like that can be misinterpreted, and I feel like people use energy to slide in and out of some social accountability based on the shit that they've said out their mouth on a consistent basis. So I'm not going to use energy. I'm going to use this. Based on the words that have come out of some of you guys' mouth for the last 5 years in regards to this fight, it's cool, but you got to understand that a lot of you guys will stomp down hardcore, talking big shit, throwing people the fuck off your channels, suck my dick this, suck my dick that. You Bud fans are stupid. There wasn't a level of cleanness like you niggas was around here saying, hey man, this is what I think about Errol Spence. This is what it is. I'm standing on it. I can understand, the Bud situation. I can understand you guys thinking that Bud is good, this and that and third. No. That's not how that went. So let's put that to the fucking side for a second. We're going to hold this to the side. We already know that you niggas wasn't friendly with the shit that you saying out your mouth. We know that you niggas was talking big shit now. Okay, let's move that to the side. Rightfully so. Do your thing, Playboy. Do your thing. Playgirl, do your thing. If you thought that Errol Spence was going to whoop Terence Crawford ass, I respect it. It's a pick. That's not what the fuck we talking about here. Because I don't want everybody that picked Errol Spence to start acting like they got a stank attitude because y'all finna get this work. Oh, yes. You finna get this motherfucking work. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody feeling good about a pick. It ain't got nothing to do with subscribers. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody picking on you. So here we go with this shit right here. This the shit I be talking about. When a nigga get his ass beat the fuck up, it's always an excuse. It's always an excuse. Every time. He got his ass dismantled, destroyed, and busted up, and you guys are going to have to accept that and understand that there's more to come on your ass. Just like you had more to come for us with your thousands and thousands of videos telling us how much we don't know shit about boxing, how much Bud ain't shit, how much this, that, and listen, I'm cool with all that. I rock with you talking your big shit. I have no issues, no problem with that whatsoever. I fuck with it. It's sports. But niggas, oh no, you not. What you not finna do on this bitch is you not finna act like we picking on you and we just tripping. No, that ain't finna happen. You ain't finna make it like this is the proudest moment of our life and that we ain't got shit going on in our life and this all we wanna do is fuck with you niggas about Bud and Spence. Oh no. Nigga, we ain't finna do that. We ain't finna undermine and diminish you niggas making the wrong pick with such nut-swinging energy. Oh no. It's not going down like that. So before we start this shit, before we start this psychodrama bullshit, let me kill the game in the psychology now. Coming from Zone 6. Ain't none of you niggas safe. This was going on for 5 years. So you niggas finna get this work until it ends. Meaning that until the rematch, you niggas finna get this fucking work about this particular series of events that took place. Oh, you niggas finna get it until the rematch. 5 years of you niggas talking shit. We ain't about to let you niggas just pass on by because we the bigger man and this was an all black event and we all love each other and it ain't that serious and some of you niggas delete your videos, some of you niggas are hoes, some of you no. Nobody's bringing none of that insulting shit into the game. No. We're not gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Let's set the perimeters now on how this go. Listen, I have no problem with what none of you guys do on your channel. I love you guys' channel. You can hate me. You can love me sometimes. I'm fluid. I don't take it personal. Everybody has taken losses, man, in life and on the YouTube with predictions. I have lost debates. I have lost conversations. I have lost things before, and I wasn't right in the game of sports. Let's all understand that. And people are not saying that, let me see how to say this, because this is what you guys are doing. You guys are trying to minimize the accountability that you are going to take, whether you like it or not, whether you have an attitude or not, whether you're uncomfortable or not, you are going to take this aftermath fallout. You're going to take it. We don't want to hear all these caveats. No. And I heard we're not asking you. I'm not. I can speak for me. I'm not asking you for money. I'm not asking you to bow down. I'm not asking you to degrade yourself. So let's not try to mix this up. I'm not asking for you to be in hell for the rest of your life over this pick. I'm not asking you that. I'm not saying you niggas need the death penalty, but you niggas ain't finna conflate it like in this weird space like we who picked Terence Crawford doing too much. Oh no, we ain't finna play that game. Oh no, whatever you want to call it, it's finna happen to you all the way up until the rematch. Let's not get that shit twisted. We understand that some of you have came on like men, like some of you guys have came on and admitted, because you, first of all, let's get this shit clear now. Nigga, you niggas ain't doing us a goddamn favor. We ain't grateful for a motherfucking thing that came out your mouth. We ain't grateful, and we don't supposed to be, and we don't goddamn have to extend you that courtesy. So let's get that clear now. We ain't gotta accept a fucking thing from you shit talking niggas. We ain't gotta sit here and say, oh, he did confess. He came on here being a man. He came on the show. I don't give a fuck, because that ain't what you said 3 months ago. That's not what you niggas said. We was talking with so much tough talk in your voice, so much bass in your shit. So much, I'm gonna put 1,000 down on it. I bet you niggas won't put 100 on it. I bet you niggas won't do this. I bet you niggas won't do that. That's what you niggas said. So no, nigga, no. I'm not here to pick on you. But you niggas ain't finna just slide the fuck out that back door. Oh, no, sir. Oh, no, sir. No, sir. No, you're not. Oh, no, you're not, my niggas. Oh, no. It ain't safe. It ain't over. Yeah, it ain't over. Because we trying to figure out what the fuck did you niggas see in Errol Spence that we didn't see? So what I'm asking you niggas, and my question is, I want to hear the same boxing testimony and breakdown now. See, that's what I want to hear. I'm not trying to say you niggas got to get on here and ain't suck somebody titty and bow down and give a nigga a trust fund and pay 20% of your purse in your life forever. I'm not telling you gotta have a penalty. I'm not saying we need to jail you niggas or hell you niggas or you gotta get death by hanging. No, don't overconflate it. Nobody ain't here just to pick on you niggas. A nigga ain't waking up every morning just to live to fuck with you niggas. Don't start doing all the cocky shit. Shit, I'm just so player. I know you niggas want to see me lose anyway. I'm just a cool ass nigga and everybody want to hate on me. See, this really ain't about the fight. See, what this really is that psychoanalyzing bullshit that you niggas trying to do in the game. That ain't gonna fucking work. We're not going for the hustle talk. Your ass finna stand on this shit and stand on this carpet, nigga. Front and center, all Spence fans. Captain K called you to the carpet. 45, 10 days in the break, my nigga. Bread and water. It's going down. This shit ain't over. Nigga, we ain't passing out bubble gum for you niggas. We're not handing out ice cream cones. Oh, no. You niggas, it ain't going. It ain't motherfucking going. It ain't going. No, it ain't. What's finna happen is, you niggas finna, cause see, this was about to happen. They finna do the rematch, and here you niggas come back with this shit again. It's gonna be the what ifs, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. It ain't over because they got a rematch. This is ongoing. I don't give a fuck if you confess it. I don't care if you giving props. That's fine for you because, nigga, let me tell you something. You giving props ain't for us. It's for you and your morality. You coming on the channel saying, hey, man, I got to confess X, Y, and Z. That's for your morality. That ain't for us. Nigga, you ain't doing us a favor by coming on here saying, you know what, big butts and boxing, man, I fucked up, man. I did this wrong. Lost art, man, let me tell you something, man, I fucked up. I picked the wrong person. Antonio, I picked the wrong person. Puro, I picked the wrong person. Brian, I picked the wrong person. Beats, I picked the wrong person. Yeah, that's the base level stuff. That's it. That's the basics. Like, you're not doing us. So let's start this right here. You're not coming in giving us a favor by confessing what we all see. You're not coming in confessing that you were wrong bad. Like, that's some type of fucking satisfaction, and that satisfies all the shit that you was talking. No, that's cool. That's fine. Move that shit to the side. What we're asking from you niggas is we want to know all the breakdowns. See, we hold your now I ain't saying because some of these guys are doing this. Really twisted. But for you big mouths, for you loud mouths, we want to see you open up your panel and talk that shit and let people come on, and we want to hear you do all that yelling and cussing now after your boy done got his ass whooped. See, we want to hear where the fuck it went wrong at from your perspective. See, we knew where it was going to go wrong at for Earl Spence. See, I already knew what was going to happen in my mind. I'm trying to figure out what in Earl Spence did you niggas see that led you down this path. Now, you guys know how this go. If this Canelo had got stopped, you niggas would not let up. If Tyson Fury gets stopped, you niggas would not let up. If Brad would have went in here and listen, let me tell you something. If Brad would have went on here and the shoe was on the other foot, boy, it would have been 1 million videos uploaded by Earl Spence fans. It would have been a celebration. It would have been confetti in the streets. It would have been just this celebratory, roasting attitude. It wouldn't have been no, oh yeah, he just won and it's chill. It would have been suck my dick. Suck my dick. I told you, niggas. I told you. Yes, yeah. We would have had, it would be, y'all would have y'all blockbuster panels, your groups, y'all would be together probably calling names. And or sneak dissing and calling for where everybody at. That's what you niggas would have done. Let's stop the bullshit. If Spence and then some of you neutral niggas would have played, oh no, see, I knew if it was 50-50. But now that Bud has destroyed this nigga, everybody want to act like it's a fucking funeral. No, niggas. Talk your boxing shit now, my nigga. Your shit split open. I like to hear you talking when you get your ass beat. I'll talk it now, my nigga. Your shit leaking. I hate niggas like that. You talk so much shit in the classroom. You talk so much shit on the streets. Then the nigga have to piss out your ass. Nays, oh man, chill, man. I was just messing about. We were just fooling around. No. Yeah, nigga. You know you gotta confess that he got his ass whooped because we saw it. Probably 1 million people at this point saw that. We want to talk about, I don't want to hear this shit that niggas just want to argue and it's a caveat and we picking on me and it's about my channel and it's some hidden agenda, secret underground shit y'all don't know about. No, fuck no. Get your ass on your shit with the same energy and the same tough talk that you had for 5 years. That's what we asking you for. So when we asking these questions, your confession don't mean a goddamn thing. Your willingness to show the fuck up don't mean a goddamn thing to me. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. That comes with automatic. That's like you niggas saying, that's like a bitch telling me, you better be thankful that I cook. Bitch, you got me fucked up. You better go to that other nigga, because it's a standard around here. Get your ass the fuck out here. Fuck you think you talking to? The fuck you mean, you better be glad that I fucking cooked? What? Who the fuck you talking to? What niggas you used to that let you do that shit right there? I better be grateful that you cooked. Hold on, bitch. Hold on. We got a whole motherfucking problem. I got something for you. I better be grateful. I got something for you. Get your ass up out of here. See, that's what you niggas sound like. Women. Ain't nobody grateful because you wash some dishes, my nigga. Ain't nobody grateful because you did the basic shit that we all know you supposed to do. Nigga, that's like telling me, man, you better be lucky because I brushed my teeth this morning. Is it okay? Nigga, and you're lucky because, nigga, I almost didn't fucking floss. So you better be glad that I brushed my teeth and I flossed before I started talking to you. That's what you niggas sound like. We should be grateful after 5 years of ducking talk, shit talk, suck my dick this and suck my dick that, kicking niggas off panels. You niggas talking like it was just talk. You boys had a lot of bravado and action behind it too. That's where I think the disconnect is. It was a lot of kicking people off panels, a whole bunch of I won these debates, a whole bunch of put your money where your mouth is. There was a whole bunch of threats. There was a whole bunch of I want you niggas to have the same energy. You guys said that. You guys said, when Spence beat Bud, I want you to have the same energy. You was deleting people comments. You was blocking people. Y'all was telling people how they don't come to the fights. Y'all was doing these interviews. Y'all was telling us y'all had the inside backdoor scoop. This how y'all know Spence gonna win. Crawford didn't want to fight. He was over there cooning with Bob Arum. He had to leave Bob Arum. Earl Spence did exactly what he said. There was all this shit talking for Earl Spence about Earl Spence. Now, if you was a neutral nigga, I ain't talking about you. If you pre-warned everybody and you told everybody, man, look, y'all going too far, I ain't talking about those guys. Whether you got your prediction wrong or right, I'm not, move y'all out the way. Even if you was a neutral guy and you kept it civil and you just was confused and you said Bud and you turned out to be right, move y'all out the way. I ain't talking to y'all. Respect to y'all. Move y'all out the way. Neutral, all my neutrons, move out the way. Now, that y'all out the way, and all my Terence Crawford Bud fans, they behind me because we too deep. They behind me. And I'm talking for them right fucking now. Now that the neutrons on the left, the neutrons on the right, we're looking at y'all niggas straight across. It's a gang of y'all niggas and it's a gang of us. We ready to fight, and y'all better be ready to fight. And nigga, we up one. Nigga, this gonna keep going to this rematch. This shit ain't over, pussies. Yeah, nigga, we won. We up one, nigga. Let's keep scope. No, don't try to, no. Let's not, no. This shit ain't over. Yeah, we bust y'all in the mouth. Now you want it, no. You neutrons, if you neutrons, stay the fuck out this. Don't get in this shit. Because I don't want nobody having no excuses. I want the nigga. See, I'm the nigga who said Crawford gonna beat his ass. That's what I said. So I had to live with that. So I'm on this side. All my neutrons, I'm saying this again. Move to the left, move to the right. So the niggas over here can see those pussy niggas over there. And we don't bust them in their mouth. And all you neutrons trying to come in and break up. No, get out my business. Get out our business. If you neutron, be neutron. No, move out the way. Don't say nobody. Don't start coming over here talking about no keep no peace. Don't come over here trying to do that shit. Stay your ass out and talk about Shakur Stevenson, Deontay Wilder, Chief Thurman, motherfucking anyway. Do projects, do old school shit. Y'all stay the fuck out the way. If you neutral. I'm on this side carrying the flag for the Bud Crawford truthers, and we don't bust y'all in the mouth. We up one. We up one. Your move, nigga. And right now, we understand we got it. We don't need you telling us that. We don't need no cosign or talk about we got him. Nigga, we know we got you. So it's on you now, playboys. Now that the rematch gonna probably happen, keep talking that shit. Keep talking that shit, cause nigga, it ain't over. Cause you niggas will do this right now. Oh man, leave us alone, cut us a break. Soon as the rematch is officially announced, you niggas gonna get back out of pocket. Back out of pocket. Oh yeah, you ain't fooling me. It ain't over. Cause soon as let Spence go in here in a rematch and he stops Crawford. Niggas go back day. Oh, see, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. See, we knew it was a fluke. Blood must have been on steroids. See, they gonna talk that shit. So if that happens, you won't get to talk your shit. But right now, we up one. And even if Bud loses the next fight for some reason, nigga, we even. And nigga, you only as good as your last fight. Nigga, this just happened. This ain't 30 days. Because 30 days before the fight, I seen IOTBA and all you niggas talking about how the Bud fans are quiet. You niggas did this. Bud fans fans is disappearing. We hearing a change of tune with the Bird fans. Where the Bird fans at? You niggas is 2 weeks out. You niggas is disappeared. Nigga, we knew what it was. We was watching Monster. We was looking at the next fight. We knew Bird was finna smash this nigga. It wasn't nothing else to talk about. He signed the contract. Thank God, because he had been ducking. Let you niggas tell it he wasn't though. So no, this ain't over. No, we're gonna keep beating on you. If you want to call it picking with and all that other extra shit, man, take your ass on somewhere. If a nigga, this one I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm gonna respect the nigga on here who can take this shit, who can stand down for Errol Spence and keep it pushing. I respect that motherfucker right there. But the niggas I don't, and let me say this real clear. I please neutral niggas. All you neutral niggas who didn't know what was what and you thought it was going to be close, I'm not talking to you. Get the fuck out the way. Because what happens is you neutral niggas that pick Errol Spence like to jump in and defend these bullshit ass niggas. And then try to play the neutral game. You can't keep playing both sides of the fence. So if you're neutral and you were confused and you thought it was 50-50, move your ass out the fucking way. I don't want to hear that shit. Don't you come in here trying to save these niggas. I don't give a fuck if it's your partner. I don't want to hear you coming in here talking about, nah, let's see for real, man, cut him a break. No, sit your ass on the sideline. I don't want to hear that shit. Don't come in here saving nobody. Because you kind of like Errol Spence and you was 50-50. And don't come in here with that shit. I'm talking directly to the niggas who was in opposition to me. I said that Crawford was going to beat his ass. Make no bones about it. I don't like Errol Spence. And I still don't. I'm talking to the niggas. Like IOTBA and all those threatening ass tough guys. And this all in the name of sports. Don't get it twisted. It ain't nothing personal. We ain't trying to spin the block on each other. Oh, but we gonna talk this shit though. I don't want that to be misconstrued at fucking all. If you got kids around, you probably want to put them up or put your headphones. Because we gonna talk that shit today. It's motherfucking Monday. Bird fans is on a motherfucking high. If you're riding to work, I'm gonna make sure you feel good in this bitch, cause we the champs. We goddamn called it. Yeah, niggas. We did that. And you niggas lost. We up one. Your move, pussies. Your moves. What's your next move? Keep your videos coming. Y'all niggas want to have some debates now? Who want to debate now? Who want a stylistic debate now? Who want to do that shit now, y'all? Anybody want to debate Errol Spence and Terence Crawford? Who got the best resume? Who's the most accomplished? And stylistically, it's exactly what the fuck I told you niggas in my debates. So who want to debate that shit now? Any takers? Any takers? Who want to debate on Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford stylistic breakdown? Yo, I know that sounds stupid, don't it? After the fact. Don't it sound stupid after the fact? Why would you debate that? That's how you niggas sounded to me for 5 fucking years. So I'm going to make sure I give it back to you for a few fucking months. You niggas know you got 30 days to get this work. You know we going to give you this work until the next fight, man. Don't get on here with the crybaby shit. But see, because see what it really is, the nigga don't like me because, see, I get a lot of money. See, and the truth is, the nigga ain't really getting on me about the fight and the shit that I talked about. It's just because the nigga, he mad because of something else. Nah, man, that's not, don't even bring, see, that's pussy nigga shit. No. You niggas told us Errol Spence was too big. Crawford ain't fought nobody. It's not just the action that you put behind it. It is the stomp down attitude that you niggas had behind it. You boys was really talking some good big shit. Rightfully so. Some of y'all niggas was real clear with it. You niggas was real convincing with it. You was shitting on niggas about their views. Telling niggas they ain't know what they was talking about. Calling niggas all kind of names and shit about Bud and Spence and whatever. Insinuating and applying shit that ain't even true. So now that your nigga got his ass dog walked, what's next? Huh? What's next? What happened to the inside game of Errol Spence? Huh? What happened to the relentlessness that you guys say he had? It was all there. Everything that you claimed Errol Spence to be was all there. Straight up. And Bud is just strong. So who bigger now? Who's stronger now? It's clear that we see it, but you guys sometimes got to take a step back, man. You guys are trying to you're trying to be right too fast, too soon. I understand that you want to come in the game and you want to pick a fighter. And you want to ride with that fighter through the growth and development of your channel. And when you pick that fighter, the more they win, the more you become right, which gives you credibility and you get to call it. Right? So listen, I get it. I'm telling you, I understand that element too. This is not about that. I understand the mechanics of some of the shit you got to do. So let me make sure that's clear now. But let's separate that from us giving you this work, because you finna get this work. You finna get this social work. You finna get us picking on you. You finna get me picking on you for 30 days, at least. What I'm saying is I understand that you come in, you make a video. If you're not a historian, you're going to come in and you're going to do something current. You're going to align yourself with Tank. If that's your guy, he got a good record, so he's a good follower. That's a person you should follow and build your channel off that. Devin Haney looks pretty good. That's a good one. Crawford, Spence, Thurman, Porter, all of them are good guys. Broner at the beginning, those are good guys. I get it. I know you got to come in, and you can't just come in and ride with a person who loses in 2 fights. It kind of fuck your channel up. It fuck your credibility up. As soon as you bust in this shit and you say, I got Mikey Garcia beat Errol Spence, and that's like your first video, you kind of fucked after that. So you do have to pick a nigga that gives you the best chance to have longevity and some credibility within the YouTube sports community and boxing community on the game of boxing. Respectable. Let's get that technicality out of the way. Let's get that mature understanding out the way so we can make room for me talking shit and picking with y'all. Because that's gonna happen. I just want to set the table so we don't have no ways for you to wiggle out of it. Don't get on. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna ask you these questions. Don't try to murk up the waters, bitch. Nigga, this fuck you zone. No, don't try to get mad and play mad so you can jump off the line and hang up the phone and murk up the waters. And no, we want to know about this Errol Spence shit that you saw. This was the worst high-level beating that I've seen since Mayweather got it. You guys are not, I know you see, if this was for, let me see how to say this. Let me put it to you like this. Let me see how to find this one to make this make sense. If Tyson Fury get knocked out, if we reverse it, let's reverse it for a second. If Tyson Fury got destroyed by Deontay Wilder, we would still be talking about that right now. Paired with the performance. Pacquiao Mayweather won't talk about that as much because them two niggas didn't do a goddamn, they didn't really do nothing. The fight was just terrible. Right? So it's kind of like, whatever. I can talk shit, but whatever. But this, on the other hand, is something entirely different. 5 years of talking shit. And this is what I believe. This is my honest opinion. I believe that let me see something real quick. Hold on for a second, fellas. I'm just I gotta make some moves today at about 12, so I'm getting this out the way now. So we can get this set up for the beginning of the week and all that kind of stuff. We got all these open houses and shit to go to and shit for the beginning of the school year. Y'all know how that go. Not my school to college, but for the school. You got it. Y'all know how the shit go. Y'all grown. But back to this sports. I'm telling you guys right now, it ain't over. One up for us. There's a rematch pending. So I don't know why you guys think this is over. And even for me as a Bears fan, over Spence, it ain't over. And I'm telling you why it ain't over, because the reality of it is that Errol Spence wants to get his get back, and he said, let's run it back. And there is an option and a possibility for Bird to lose the next fight at 154 to kind of make things back balance and make all things right again. It only takes one punch or Bird to be slipping or get overnight or do some crazy shit like Roberto Duran and get lazy in between, and then, you know, it just could be one of those stories where Sugar Ray Leonard had to do it. It could be that. That's not off the table. It could be Duran beat Leonard, and then, you know, 6 months later, you know, Leonard made some adjustments and he did something that made him quit. Not saying I suspect that should happen to Crawford, but it ain't over until it's all the way over. We just up one. We trying to 2-0 this shit. We don't want a trilogy. We trying to 2-0 this nigga. Skunk. So if Crawford needs to transition up to 154 and double down and secure by beating Errol Spence again, the boogeyman, to enhance his ATG legacy, to completely put Errol Spence in the dirt, I'm cool with that. Because Errol Spence stopped this nigga in 5 this time. And I told y'all, you don't see Spence fight again unless it's just for money. Bud stopped this dude in 5 the next round. I think he come out in the first round, and I think he puts him down again at the start earlier, but I think he does it in a way where it's at the beginning of the round. Because in round 2, when he popped his ass, Errol Spence didn't see that coming. That was a hard shot. And if it was more time left in the ring, we suspect that Spence would have been, it just would have been over with in round 2. Round 7, it could have been over with too, but they let Spence live, and Crawford kind of regrouped and did what he had to do. But this ain't over. What I'm talking about ain't over is this Bird fans versus Spence fans. Oh yeah. It ain't that nobody don't want to argue and all that kind of shit. It's just not over because it ain't over. It's a rematch on deck. So we got to keep this going, baby. We gonna keep this shit going. We keeping this shit going. No, don't fold now, Errol Spence fans. y'all want some work? Okay, shit. Let me get in there. Y'all ain't gotta just listen to me. I want to talk shit to some of y'all. Don't come in here peace with me. I don't want to be your friend. No, I want you to tell me what you were telling me before. That go the link. Talk that shit you were talking before. The rematch is on deck. Now I'm taking all converts. Either you with us, you're neutral, or you against us. I told y'all before I was drawing the line in the sand. This shit ain't over. Yeah, this ain't over. Y'all said that, but I was moving this summer to this house and shit, man, and that shit is a motherfucker. You guys know how it is. Most of you guys have moved into a house before. Dog, I was listening to y'all, but I kind of wasn't listening to y'all. I had to move into this home. I had real life shit to worry about. And I would pick in on you guys real quick, and I was hearing people threatening. Oh, yeah, where you at now? Spence, Crawford fans, y'all kind of quiet. There's a whole lot of sass. Come on, Brian, what you got, man? What's going on?
Yo, what up, Zone 6? Yeah, man. Here's the thing for the rematch, right? Spence came into this fight fighting the exact same way as he fought every other opponent, and he thought that was going to work. Simple as that. Do you think he's got anything else up his sleeve that can really trouble Bud in a rematch? Fuck no. Right? That's the reality of it. What's he going to do? Learn how to box? In a completely different way? Be more defensive? Learn how to counter? Or is he going to come forward, head down, try to throw plenty of punches, try to outwork Bud, which I said he was going to try and do? Right? I thought it would be competitive for 4 rounds if Bud would take over. It wasn't even that, right? Bud just, after the first round, after the first knockdown, Bud's like, no, this is my fight. I'm going to take over. Power jab, great movement, quarter turning, skillful boxing, right? Counter punching, just beauty. Punch placement, ripping to the body, coming up the head, bullying them on the inside. It was a one-sided beatdown. That's the reality of this. It was a one-sided beatdown.
I agree. So I had Bud by destruction. Kush, who you had?
I think it go without saying that I had Bud. And want to feel for the man, but at the same time, I think back about all the shit that been talked, and motherfuckers don't want to pay up my bets and my money. All right, then, well, fuck that nigga. Next time, put that nigga in the cemetery, bro. I ain't letting up. I've been calling it for years that the dude was gonna get his ass whooped, that Bud had the better jab, and motherfuckers tried to laugh at me, bro. So learn boxing. He got what he deserved, just like Wilder did in that third fight. Fuck that fool. And fuck his fans. At least be real niggas and get up here and eat your crow, bro.
I agree. Okay, pop a lot of smoke. What's going on, man? I've been seeing you around.
What's going on in Zone 6? I was waiting for the basketball joint to pop back up. I was gonna pull up, but I didn't see that one. But anyway.
We're gonna get to it. We just gotta clear this
up.
Yeah,
I'm definitely waiting. I listen, I look every day.
Yeah.
But,
we get to it.
I'm be truthfully honest with you, bro. I was waiting for this day, and when I bro, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Not even Reynolds wrap. I'm talking about when you wrap your shit up for the wintertime. He's done. He done, bro. He done. Like, you know the wrap when you wrap your shit up, when you got the nice outside shit, you like, let me wrap it up so the winter don't fuck it up. Man, you know you gotta cut that open with a razor. It's a wrap, bro. You want to see that for what again? At 154 when Bud actually be stronger and feeling better, he gonna fuck him up.
That boy said you got to get the
this man up.
I thought Derek James in there, right? I thought his job was to make sure Spence didn't come out alive, because that's how he fucking acted, right? He didn't protect us.
Hey Brian, I'm gonna tell you something. there's an old one, right? That when Charlo was when he was fighting, Derek yelled out, "Do the EJ." You can't yell out, "Do the EJ" when the EJ ain't working.
He didn't lead him.
Yeah, here's the thing, right? Not every fighter Errol Spence will be Bud Crawford. I tried telling people that. Bud's just on a different level, skill-wise, ability-wise, ring IQ. What can you say, right? That was a punch-perfect performance, right? It was beautiful to watch. I enjoyed every second of that. I ain't gonna like. I've been on the internet for now about 3 years.
Right?
And I've been having this argument with people. I've had people telling me, shit about boxing. Errol's going to destroy him. All this bullshit. I'm like, nope.
You can't find none of them people right now, Brian. I'm looking for some of the most. I'm looking for people that go live every day and talk shit about Bud. They don't even got nothing scheduled. I'm really glad.
Sit out on schedule.
They don't got nothing scheduled. I'm really laughing. You know what I'm saying? This shit is ridiculous.
Honestly, the man been exposed. You see what I'm saying?
Thank you, Kush. Thank you.
He ain't shit. It's a blueprint out for him now.
It's a wrap for him on everything, bro.
That was nowhere near close to anything being relatively close to Bud's best performance that I've seen. He could have beat the dog.
You mean to tell me that you couldn't do better than Jose Benavidez with one leg?
I'm gonna tell you why he didn't. It ain't because he ain't better than Benavidez. It's because these motherfuckers done pissed Bud the fuck off. And he told him, I'm gonna take off my belt and I'm gonna beat you like a kid. And that's just what the fuck he did.
Not only that, but he carried that man for about 4 or 5 rounds. I honestly believe he could have got him out of there after round 5, right? Round 6. He could have, right? He could have taken him out at any point he wanted to.
See the ref stop it. I didn't want to see Bud knock him out because that would have proved everything that I thought could happen and I didn't want to see happen. I wanted to see the man get punished, and now I still want to see the man get punished. I started to feel for him for a second, and then
you know that Ali shit when he kept calling the man kept calling him Cassius Clay.
Yeah, Darrell, right?
I said I'm not satisfied. I want to see him get punished.
I say, what's my name, motherfucker?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna say this. All y'all making great points, and I'm trying to figure out what went wrong. What the hell? Like, Spence has always been pretty much a Frankenstein. Everybody that he has fought didn't prepare him for Terence Crawford, in my opinion.
Not one.
So now he's going to exercise the rematch. Now we got to go back. Everybody was picking on, Crawford for taking the Avenetian fight, for staying fresh, and I just think that it was a mistake for Errol Spence to stay so inactive. I think he should have fought Keith Thurman until him and Blood came up with an agreement. That's what I think. Go ahead. It's open. It's open for everybody. Blood, I see you. Butch, I see you. Y'all go ahead. It's open for everybody.
Zone 6 on some real shit. What people don't understand is David Avenetian was, you can say a broke ass version, or a cheap version of Errol Spence.
I like Avenetian. I think he's a good fighter. Is he a good fighter? No, but I always thought he was tough, durable. I've always liked Avenetian. I want to put this out there, right? You know what went wrong for Bud or for Errol? I mean, he signed the contract.
You heard what Bomac said, huh?
That's what fucking went wrong for Errol. He signed. He put his name on that contract. That's what went wrong.
And see that's that shit I don't like. That's why, when I go back and I study the sport of boxing, I'm more of a Sonny Liston fucking Thomas Hearns type of fan. That's the only thing I don't like about this Bud camp shit, man. Why y'all sitting up there? Only one that fought back at certain points was Bernie and Bomac. You see what I'm saying? Let these motherfuckers disrespect, bro. I don't tolerate it. Nah, I felt like Bud shouldn't have let up on him. Nah, keep putting it on his ass. all that disrespect, bro.
He said he's in the hurt business. You're in the hurt business. That's what you're supposed to do. You're in the hurt business.
Nah,
he made a statement with that ass whooping on his
ass. He took the.
He made a real statement with that ass whooping, bro. Like the statement he gave me. Like I'm gonna be real with y'all. I had Bud beating everybody since before he won undisputed at 140. It was just something about that little black boy. I was just like, yeah, it's something about him. This is going back 5 years. So I'm just saying, bro, this ain't like I just seen it. But I'm gonna be real. Like for guys to still be thinking that Errol was gonna be able to keep up with Bud Crawford after everything he done in his fucking body, accidental or intentional, you were out of your fucking mind. Much respect to Roger Mayweather. Some motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.
For damn sure. And them is the same motherfuckers that ain't showing up on YouTube. I know it's some real fans that betted on Errol or just believed he was gonna win. They showed up like OG Puro and dudes like that. But these motherfuckers that don't know shit about boxing, them is the dudes that ain't showing up. And one more thing I want to say about Errol Spence. Y'all know why he got his ass whooped like that and why he was willing to take that ass whooping and didn't even really fight back? He underestimated his opponent, and all the motherfucker care about is money. So go ahead and get back in that ring, get between that square circle again, and get your ass taken out the sport. Cause he's ruined.
Because I lost $20 on him, but I just saw the difference in Bo. When I looked at it, I said, you know what? This dude been studying this dude for a long time, and he been wanting that fight. And I said, and I saw when he came out, I said, oh, it's over. And then when when the first knockdown I seen, he was done. He's not the same fighter after this, bro. He's done, man. He's finished. Once I saw that, because like I said, my favorite fighter was Roy Jones. When he got knocked out, he wasn't the same after that. Just like the same thing. I said the same thing.
You saying that, bro? As long as you're not sitting up here about to tell me, and this respectfully, that he wasn't the same before. No, he ain't the same now, and ever again after this.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He's after this butt whipping. I know boxing. I'm saying once that you get like that, he's. I don't even want to see the rematch. It's pretty much done. He's pretty much finished. He's pretty much finished now.
Yeah, the thing is what's crazy about it now, is that we clearly see that all that shit that they was talking about, Bud ain't fighting anybody. The universe got a strange way of humbling you and showing you now that in comparison to all the shit y'all was talking about this man's resume, you were the easiest victory and the most impressive victory that he's had. Even Kovalevskis was able to put him on the deck. Gamboa was able to give him a shot.
I thought Ricky Burns gave him a tougher fight.
Bro, listen. What I don't like is I like what he just said with Ricky Burns. People always say that Errol went over there across the water and went in somebody's house and took his belt. Bud did that before you did, bro.
Exactly.
And I also want to point out, y'all remember my debate when I was pointing out that Kell Brook really never wasn't shit? He wasn't shit, bro.
Shit, Earl
Spence
said that.
Right.
Now I watched, I think Kell Brook best win. I watched him dominate Sean Porter. I watched that. I was sad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
People don't want to talk about that. He dominated Sean Porter. He dominated Sean Porter. And listen, I was a big Sean Porter fan because he looked the part, like he was all chiseled, like he could knock a motherfucker out. And I was like, yo, he just can't get there. Right. And Kell just kept jabbing him the fuck up. And one to him.
Didn't Kell Brook fight? He fought Triple G, didn't he?
Yeah, that's when he.
That's when it.
Yeah, he fucked himself up.
He wasn't shit before that. He wasn't shit before that.
He was, because Brook did fight some 40 cylinders. Like he did fight Carson Jones twice. That was a good step up fight. He did fight Sean Porter, and then he did fight Bijan and JoJo Dan at the time. Them niggas ain't no world beaters, but they kind of in that space like how Ortiz, Kovalowski's is. But you got to think back then, man, when Floyd Mayweather Pacquiao was running the division, it was a tough division.
Yeah.
Right? Just being real with you, that shit was tough. That's the prime Keith Thurman, prime Sean Porter, Earl Spence on the rise. You still had
Garcia.
Yeah, it was too many. Yeah. It was too many guys. It was too many 147 at that time.
And if you wasn't willing to come over here, Americans definitely wasn't going over there like that. Not that many. Only Earl and Bud like that. The motherfuckers wasn't. It is what it is.
So didn't he call out Charlo right there in the front seat? I saw that. I was like, who was that? Was that Charlo he calling out in the front right there when he knocked Earl down?
That was Jamel. That was Jamel, yeah.
The little brother, was that the little brother, right?
Too. He invited him to something too.
Yeah, was that was the little brother, right? The little one, right?
Yeah, that was the little one in the red.
Oh man,
that's the only one that's talking, bro. That's the only one that that's the one Bud really listen.
Yeah, he was talking next to him. He was talking
that's the one he
Bud.
Really want. He want male.
Yeah, the little brother, right? Okay.
Here the narrative. Here the narrative now. Butch Ennis, right? Butch Ennis is the man.
Getting slapped like that, so come on, Maul.
Here the narrative is now Butch Ennis is the man to beat Bud. Right?
I'll say this.
That's the
only
narrative.
thing I respect about Spence right now is the fact that when Bud came over here and got in the ring with him, out of all these motherfuckers that Bud been fighting that they said was supposed to be world beaters like Kell Brook and Sean, he actually held up to the first fucking punch. He actually came out here and let them hands go, and he just didn't have no answer. That's one thing I respect about him right now.
Yeah, he's a fighter. He's a fighter, but he's outclassed. Right.
But I see in the chat, homie, if Charlo fights Bud after fighting Canelo, woo boy.
You think the little brother's gonna beat Canelo?
Nope.
Hell no.
And that was the whole point of him going up there, in my opinion, and fighting Canelo. Because once he fight Canelo, then shit, he feel like he can go after that money and then go after this money. But Canelo might fuck your whole shit up.
Exactly.
If you saw the shit, bro, if you saw the shit, when Bud knocked Earl down and Charlo was talking shit in the early rounds, when Bud invited him to the Frank, he was like, "You next." You can see that shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then at the end of the fight, when he knocked Earl out, he went right to the same
spot.
And Charlo gave him his fucking respect because he know what the fuck it is.
Here, Canelo's going to Amir Khan, right? He's going to do the exact same thing as he did to Amir Khan. He's going to knock him out.
You mean Amir Khan?
Yeah, right. Remember when he knocked out Amir Khan?
I agree with that. I think what's going to happen is Canelo is going to take something out of Mayo, and then he's going to try to double back because he still got those belts and fight Terence Crawford. But he's going to get stopped because you cannot fight Terence Crawford after fighting Canelo. Now, listen though. But listen, here's the thing about Mayo though. I'm going to say something a little different about Mayo. I'm not going to lie. If this guy can go up there and beat Canelo.
I'm
not gonna wait until after I'm gonna wait till after the fight with Jamel and Canelo before I start talking about Jamel versus Crawford because we don't even know what's gonna happen in that fight yet.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hey, man, let me say something, man. Hold on here. If he could come back down and beat Crawford, that'd be stuff. But here's the thing. If he beat Canelo, he's going to be wrapped up with Canelo for 2 to 3 more fights. Canelo won't want to rematch him. I'm telling you that now. So if he wins, we probably won't get the Bird fight. Go ahead, Hill.
They'll make history if he win, though. They'll be both 2 undisputed in 2 different weight classes, Jamel and Bud. And if they fight, that'll be history, bro. That'll be history.
The difference is the disparity in the weight classes, right? Because he's 154 and he's moving up to 168. So he's basically skipping the 160 pound, right? So basically basically he's undisputed 2 weight classes and a weight class he doesn't deserve to be in.
That's history, man. That's history.
That is history. That is history, man.
See, one of the problems
about,
in this environment of
OG.
boxing is that when people go around and say you ain't ever fought nobody, you got to remember that boxing now is filled with fake ranking systems, inactive fighters, boxing
100.
opinions based off of triangle theories, and boxing discussions that are pointless. So, you know, it's really hard to determine who's who and who's a nobody and who's not a nobody when these guys don't fight.
All I'm saying is I'm still riding with Errol.
Hey, and I respect you for getting up here and saying that, bro.
Why would you do that? Now, see, this is what I be wanting to know right here. I'm not being funny, but are you doing that just to stay loyal to the track that you set for yourself, or what do you see? Why would you do that, Hill? I'm just asking. I'm just being. Why would you do that?
At least he ain't hiding, Zone. At least he ain't hiding.
Hey, man. Hey. I got to ride. Hey, I'm ready, man. I got to ride with the guy that I picked. Even though Terence had a superior performance, I got to ride with my guy.
He over there choking?
Man, you tripping, man. Y'all niggas too prideful to change and say, look, I have more information. With me with Deontay Wilder, I picked Deontay Wilder to knock Tyson Fury ass out the first fight. When I saw, okay, this is my problem with Errol Spence. This is my problem. And this is the same problem I got with Deontay Wilder. Okay, the reason Spence is going to lose again for me is because it's too much pride. There's not an acknowledgement of this is what I need to do to get better. And that's what I didn't hear from Deontay. I heard, oh, he cheated, they bullshitting. But from Tyson Fury, I heard Fury say, you know what, I fucked up. I made a mistake. I know what I'm going to do next time. And that's what he did. For Errol Spence, I know in his fans, I need to hear him humble himself and improve toward the next fight. I'm just not hearing that. And I don't think I'm going to hear that. So I think he's going to get stopped in 5 at 154.
He got too much of an ego to admit that. But about that Charlo situation, even if Charlo were to beat Canelo, he come back down, I still got Bud knocking his ass out. That's how I feel.
Listen,
and I know
Hey, Cuss, where would they fight at?
They got
Bud.
Oh man, because Earl look weak at 147 now, bro. Earl look really weak at 147.
No, I'm saying if Charlo beats, if he beats Canelo,
if he beat Canelo,
what would they fight? Where would they fight him and Bud? What would they fight?
They would fight, man.
I do believe that Bud said he ain't going up to no 168.
Okay, so they 154.
They had to meet in the middle for a big, huge fight. I do believe that Bud would fight Charlo if he had to at 160.
He would.
He told Jamal he'll whoop his ass. So why?
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't say that.
I don't know. I think if see, like I'm kind of with Blood, man, because this is a key factor with Canelo, man. You think you got it mapped out, but that guy would do anything in boxing. Like he changes the way boxing should go because everybody wants to fight him, and then you got to wait for the results. Like you got to literally wait to the end of a Canelo fight to kind of see how boxing gonna move, especially with these guys at 160 and welterweight, because he controls a lot, and they're so obsessed with him. They're so obsessed with him. Right?
The thing is, he can't sit around and wait. He can't sit around and wait on Canelo.
Right. Yeah, he can't. He can't. You're right, Blood.
Years old. He needs to stay busy.
Right. Like
I agree. And that's why Boots need to get it next.
Right.
Go get that young man an opportunity.
You think he stands a chance?
Who, Boots? No.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Is it worth it right now? Hold on, wait, no, okay, because now we got to talk the business.
Anything can happen. I don't know. Anything can happen. I mean,
but wait, we got to talk the business of this shit. Hold on, wait, no, we got to talk the business of this shit now because he's already got rid of Errol. He signed a 3-fight deal. Bud next 2 fights, you know they gotta be the most lucrative fights.
I say go ahead and fight Keith Thurman. Fight one of the other guys.
I'll take that fight too. But I just want to see Bud.
Hey, Cup, so is he next to fight?
I want to
Is he
see
next to
Bud
fight Terence
continue.
Crawford? Well, no, they got rematch. I'm sorry. So
Salute,
where's Ennis
salute,
in
Mr.
the
Zone
mix?
6. Salute, Mr. Blood Boxing. Salute,
What's up,
Mr.
bitch?
Brian.
What's
Salute.
What up, Cassidy? How you doing, man?
I'm not too bad, man. I hope all of you and your families are alright. Popular, Mr. Popular. I hope you're good. Kush, the greatest.
You
I
know
hope
I'm
you're alright.
good.
What's up, Butch?
Blood Retro. Salute to you, sir. A real
Salute,
OG. Zone 6. I've been following you for a while now. You get me? I hope you're right. You know what I'm saying to you? You've been talking this real shit. We need to get to the meat and bones of this because they built this man up to be something that he's not. They built this guy up, and I've been telling all these guys about Terence Bob Crawford. The public, those guys over there that they need to publicly apologize to Terence Crawford because the way they disrespected this man for so many years is irate. He should be on the level of Canelo Alvarez. He should be you guys as Canelo Alvarez. Terence Bob Crawford. He should be you guys as Canelo Alvarez. But I
But
respect Bob Crawford because he doesn't want to be known like that. He doesn't want to be mobbed doing it wherever he goes. You know what I'm saying to you? But he's an apex predator, like I've been telling these people for years. He was going to always dismantle Errol Spence, always destroy him. I want these Errol Spence guys to come here to this platform and all the other real platforms, Blood Retro, you know what I'm saying to you, all the other real platforms and explain to us why they was going with this man. Put boxing science, let alone just put the boxing science to the side for a bit. Just someone's lifestyle, their responsibilities that they have, their dedication to the sport, their decorum to the sport. It was never on the level of Bob Crawford. You can't get up 450, 60 days, almost 500 days if you're gonna fight that in terms of Bob Crawford. You crazy. You should have took that tune up against Keith Thurman.
But Cass, this is the only thing. I feel like by saying that, you are giving him an out. Don't do that because the dude always fight and don't take tune-ups and have layoffs. So we not going there with that. No, his timing was off. Okay, his timing was off. He still got in the ring and got his ass beat, and he said he was ready. He said he wasn't struggling with the weight. I don't want to hear that shit. He want to get in the ring and get that rematch and get his ass whooped again in December. Well, shit, let's see it then. I just care about Bud staying in the ring and I want to continue to see the man fight.
Yeah, the only reason his timing was off because Bud took it away from him.
Exactly.
That's nothing to do with right. Bud just was too good for him. So simple as that, right? Mike Tyson said it best. Everybody's got a plan to get punched in the face, right? He got punched in the face. He got punched hard, and he didn't know what to fucking do. Simple as that.
Spence was always overrated, man. And in my opinion, now he's damaged goods at this point.
And Blood Retro and Kush and Brian. What do you say about Derek James? He didn't look like shit in there. He didn't look like shit.
You know what happened?
Yeah, he didn't do his job, man.
In the first round, he came out and there was a feel out. In that second round, he got his ass dropped and he threw whatever game plan he may have had, he threw it out the window. And he started going for blood, and that was a mistake. Yeah, he got his ass whooped.
Yeah, there was only one person got blood in that fight, and it wasn't Bud, right? The game plan went out the window, right? They wanted to jab him, they wanted to work him. As soon as he got hit, game plan out of the window. They were like, "What the fuck do we do now?" Because he didn't know what to do.
That's easy, Brian. Easy, Brian, man. Easy, Brian. He stopped Errol Spence's jab with the left over the top. That just negated Errol Spence's jab. The foot with the lead leg of Errol Spence got dismantled. Now you realize that his defense was nowhere near the level of Bob Crawford. Terence Bob Crawford, he gets hits a lot.
Yeah, the fact
dropped him. What are you talking
about? The fact he came out southpaw, right? The fact he came out southpaw and fought that whole fight at southpaw really disrupted Errol's rhythm, and he did that on purpose. You know why he did that on purpose?
He wanted to show him that he's better than him. Period.
And not just that, right? But Errol Spence Jr. has only fought 2 southpaws in his career, right? So he wanted to make it as awkward and as unknown for him as possible. That's what he wanted to do, and he knew he was the better southpaw. Right, he's the better orthodox fighter. He's the better southpaw. He's just a better boxer, and as simple as that, right? Just as simple as that.
I agree. And Bud didn't need to do any switches or anything like that. He came out with his game plan, and he made Errol Spence fight his fight, just like he
Kush fam. Like Terence Bob Crawford is actual that guy made me so. He made us very happy, man. I give that guy due diligence, man. You get me? Like I'm proud to say, I got to watch Terence Crawford in this time, this era. Like we didn't get. I'm not sure how old you are, cause Brian, I'm sure that you got to watch. I know Blood did. You know what I'm saying to you. I'm not sure, but I'm sure Popular did as well. Sorry, we didn't get to watch the Sugar Rays and all that stuff live in person, like Thomas Hearns and all these guys. We wasn't there for that. I just watched them and follow the history and do my study. You know what I'm saying to you. But watch someone like Terence Crawford, Inoue, Usyk, all these other guys. You know what I'm saying to you. Even a Devin Haney, even a Tank. You know what I'm saying? Even a Tank. To watch these guys to do what they do, it's special. It's special.
Right? Yeah, right. Like, great fighters of this generation, right? That probably don't get talked about as often.
Right. And as a 30-year-old man who wasn't alive to see, Ali in his time, and even I was just a baby during Mike's time. In my lifetime, what I've been able to see, I think that Terence Crawford is the best fighter that I've been able to see in my lifetime. Not over the history of boxing that I've studied, but while I've been alive, I've never seen anybody as good as
he's one of the best, man. He's one of the best, no doubt about that.
One of the most naturally
like in the social media era, I can't think of a welterweight who's been better than Terence Crawford.
Yeah.
Terence Crawford, he's a 2-time undisputed. He's stopped 11 opponents in a row. That's a big difference between him and Mayweather right there.
Right.
He actually goes out there, he gets the job done, man. You know what, though, man? A lot of people get him wrong. This is what I don't understand about the Errol Spence fans. What's going on right now is ridiculous because I heard a little bit about it, but I don't watch those Errol-based channels, so I don't even care to see their reaction like other people because I never really did watch them. But it's so easy just to say, hey, listen, man, I got it wrong because people don't get them all right. If we got them all right, we'd all be millionaires from the betting lines.
Yeah.
People get them wrong. Just say, hey, listen, man, I got the shit wrong. It is what it is, man.
I pick fights wrong all the time, right? I sometimes overthink the style and I go blah blah blah, and I overthink it. This one, no.
It's just because they were so invested in downing Terence Crawford that they can't even come out now and just say, hey, man, I got it wrong and move on. They want to blame the Terence Crawford fans and come up with other shit and talk about shit that only had nothing to do with boxing and all kinds of stuff like that. Them guys have been a bunch of stupid ass bitch niggas.
I'm so blood boxing.
They're not going to open up their panels to nobody either, Zone, because without mute buttons and all of that kind of stuff, they can't have no conversation because they don't know enough about boxing to have the convo. That's really what it is.
And blood boxing, I'm so happy that so much negativity and whatnot has been thrown to the side now. So much negativity for this, so much toxic shit has been decimated now. It's been flattened. We know who the pound for pound fighter is. We know who the pound for pound fighter is. This Errol Spence people has been banished. The same thing that happened to the Wilder fans, been banished. You know what I'm saying to you? So I'm happy about that. I hope Errol Spence get a cool recovery so he can get back in the ring in December and get the same arse whooping that he got on the 29th. Like I told people, we need a new tooth fairy because his teeth got punched out of his mouth. He said he's gonna I'm gonna crush him, I'm gonna press him, I'm gonna break him. No. You didn't do none of that shit. Nothing, man.
Well, we saw a broken man at the end of the fight. He didn't even look like the same guy. I didn't even know who that was. Shit. Yeah. After the fight, he looked like somebody totally different.
It looked like beat him up. Big heels.
All I'm gonna say is this. All I'm gonna say is this.
Your connection, sir. Your connection, sir.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
We can hear you now.
All right, so check this out, man. My connection messed up.
No,
we can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Like you moving away from.
All right, check this out, man. All I'm gonna say is this: y'all crazy as hell if y'all think that this fight, the rematch is gonna be the same as this first fight. I'm not saying that Terence not gonna win, but I'm just saying that second fight is not gonna be like this first fight. This first fight was a massacre. If they fight again, it's not gonna be no massacre. That's
the first person I've heard say that. I ask you what would make you think it would be any different? Because the reason that I feel that way, that I feel it'll be the same as that was Errol Spence in the ring the other night. That wasn't no shell of himself. No, my timing was off. I didn't see that from Errol Spence. What I saw was he tried to be who he always is, and he got neutralized and exposed.
which was a flat-footed, come forward Margarito fighter. Mr. Hills. The reason why he got his ass whooped like that, and it's going to be the same exact thing, even worse in the rematch, is because he wasn't slipping punches. He wasn't moving his head. He wasn't listening to Derek James.
But Cass, let him break it down because he believes it'll be a different result.
But because you said that wasn't the Errol Spence that I'm used to watching. I mean, for real.
He throws his punches too wide for Terence Crawford.
I agree on Mr. Hose, right? I 100%. It's not going to be the same fight because it's not going to be a massacre. Next one's going to be a funeral.
It's not. If y'all see this come out, the 5th round knockout, it's not going to be no 5th round knockout, bro. I'm telling you that right now.
I don't think so. I think that Bud is going to beat the shit out of him.
I think he's going to beat him worse.
I think so.
I don't think so, man. I'm telling y'all.
Oh man,
no money. Y'all not looking at it.
It'll be an easier target to hit. Mr. Hills. There's nothing that Errol Spence can do with Bob Crawford. Errol Spence was not slipping no punches. He wasn't slipping no punches.
On this channel,
he wasn't parrying anything.
When the fight goes differently in the next fight, and I'm gonna be like I told y'all.
No, you're not.
I'm not Bud Crawford. Your Bud Crawford had a 60% power. Your Bud Crawford had a 60% power, right? He landed 60% of his power shots, Bud Crawford. He landed 60% of his power shots, right? Does that sound like a man that can change anything?
He jumped off.
He left.
Sorry. Why did he do that?
He left.
Come back, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I told him, I lost $20 on Spence. Oh well, hey, it is what it is.
So check that.
I made no excuses. He got beat.
Because of people moving out, and then I got to move at 12 o'clock. So 10, go ahead, and then y'all rotate and say y'all last words, man. And we're gonna get back on here later tonight.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna cook. So have your stuff together tonight, whatever you gonna do. But go ahead, 10, you got it. Take us home. Where can they find you?
Man, this is the first time being on y'all channel, man. I just got home from work, so I appreciate talking to y'all brothers, man. So hopefully I can get back on the panel and we talk some more boxing. So I like I said, Zone, I appreciate you letting me jump on. I just got home from the hospital working a knock shift. So like I said, man, it was good talking with you brothers. So hopefully we can have some more boxing knowledge talking.
We definitely do it all the time, man.
Okay.
Got to. Okay. Chris the Great, it's on you, man. What's up, my boy? Go ahead.
Hey, Zone, you already know I always appreciate being on your panel and you going live and keeping it 100. This is one of the easiest fights I ever predicted. I knew it was never a 50-50 fight. I always had it 70-30, 80-20. And that's just what the fuck it was. Errol Spence didn't have nothing for Crawford. And one thing I just want to point out to the OG blood, I believe that Derek James, although he is a good trainer at teaching fundamentals and teaching a man to fight behind the jab and things like that, he don't make sound adjustments in fights. He's not no better trainer than Bomac. And he showed it with Frank Martin. He showed it in that first fight with Charlo and Castano. Castano had to go get another trainer and work on some different shit. And he showed it last night. That
he only gonna let me go about the Derek James shit, huh?
Hey, that motherfucker. He's sorry, OG. He a sorry ass
only
trainer.
Gonna let me go with the Derek James shit.
Yeah, but hey, I love y'all, bro. Every time I'm on the panel with y'all.
Hey, yeah, I'm back. I heard y'all wanted me back. I'm back.
Yeah, we're gonna let you get it all out. We're gonna give you.
I'll be in the audience, y'all.
All right, Chris. All right, Tennessee. Well, we'll see y'all, boys. All right, now, my boy Brian, go ahead, take us home, man. What you got?
Okay. Well, no, Bud Crawford landed 60% of his power shots. His accuracy was on point. His timing was on point. He just outboxed Errol Spence Jr., and it was probably the easiest night's work he ever made for a while. $10+ million. Congratulations to Bud Crawford. Errol Spence, you got exposed. Errol fanboys, go fuck yourselves. Have a good one, guys. Peace.
Yes, sir. That's a good one. Hey, and Butch, 50-50, heavy bag. I know who you is, man. Go ahead and take us home, man. Talk your shit.
Yes, man. Hey, Zone, man. I told you I wanted to give you appreciation. You know what I'm saying to you, because I told you I give all the real content creators that know about the sport of boxing. They know they put in the real work. You know what I'm saying to you.
Hey,
They don't
man.
buy they don't buy subscribers. They don't beg for anything. They do all the groundwork by themselves. Because if it was easy, everyone else would be doing it. So thank you, Zone
Hey,
Six,
Tom,
for
y'all
having
can
this
hear me?
platform. Yeah, we can hear you, sir. We can hear you, sir. We can hear you, sir.
You finna have the flow. You finna have the flow. Let Butch cook.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. I was just wanted to say, man, I don't want to hog anything, but like I said, man, the guys that is Zone 6 and all the rest of the real G's, they don't get enough credit, you know what I'm saying, for what they allow us to come on here and say and do, you know what I'm saying? So without guys that is Zone 6, we wouldn't be doing this, we wouldn't have this type of platform to speak about the sport that we love. And as for the fight, for the fight that we witnessed on Saturday, it was a great spectacle. Like I said, Terence Crawford should be you guys' AJ. He should be you guys' Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying to you? He doesn't get enough credit for being a great advocate for the sport. He's a Thomas Hearns, Roberto Durant, Wilfred Benitez, Hagler, Sugar Ray. He's one of those guys. It's as simple as that. Even the greats said that he's one of us now. Last night, he's up there, Mount Rushmore. So thank you again, Zone 6. Thank you, Mr. Zachary Hills, Blood Retro Boxing. That goes on to you as well, because you are a student of the game. You're OG. You know what I'm saying to you? I like to learn from some of the best, and it is what it is. Mr. Zachary Hills, in the rematch, the exact same thing is going to happen, or it's gonna even end even worse. It's as simple as that. You know it. You know it. I know it. Zone 6 knows it. Blood knows it. And all the real G's know it. Don't put that man back in that ring against Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford needs to be arrested and sent to jail for what he did to Errol Spence. He needs to be put in APB, put out for Terence Crawford, man. A salute and respect to all your families, and we'll speak soon, man. Zone, I hope that you go live again tonight or whenever you are. I'll be right in the trenches. So salute to you guys, man.
Okay, I will. I'm definitely going tonight. I got to. Now, Big Hill, you can get it all off your chest. You got the flow. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Big.
All right, man. Hey, check this out, man. I got nothing but respect. Man, you talk all the time. And I'm gonna say this, man. That was not Errol Spence in that ring. I was there live. I saw it. That dude was a shell of himself, man. I don't care what none of y'all say. I'm not saying that he a better fighter than Terence Crawford. Man, you talk all the time. I get on here and eat my crow. Terence Crawford that night was a way better fighter. But all I'm saying is this. They fight again. That fight is going to be better than what it was tonight. It's going to be better than what it was tonight.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what you're looking for. That's it. I guess that's it. That's all you got?
Yeah, man. You know, it's just crazy, man. Like, I hear people come on here and they talk so much shit about Errol Spence, man. But, like, at the end of the day, the dude showed tremendous heart in my eye because he kept getting up. Kept trying to fight. He got hard, but he just wasn't a better fighter that night. So if Terence Crawford can duplicate what he did again, then I'm gonna shut up about Errol Spence. I already give him his respect because I know his daddy, man, his daddy tight, and you know me and his daddy tight too, Zone. So I'm gonna give him his respect, but at the same sense, I don't think that was the best Errol Spence, and I can't wait till December, and y'all got it.
All right, Big Hill, that's my boy. And what Hill is saying is that me and Hill was, we was in, y'all know I was in the Navy, so he was one of my Navy partners. And what y'all may not know is that Bud dad works for the shipyard. So we work real close with the shipyard workers up in Virginia. So if you station on a carrier or boat, the shipyard workers, when we come into the yards, they go do their welding, they run cores, they make sure power is good, kind of making sure that the ship gets its proper maintenance. And what happened is we used to be in the hangar bay, this area, we used to be talking about boxing. And then Bud dad would come up and he would have conversations with us all the time and stuff like that. But, that's just the life of Zone 6, but it is what it is. So that's what Hill's referring to. I'm going to say this. I did like what Butch said real quick, and I'm going to pass it to the OG. If Bud was from the UK, we couldn't tell them boys nothing. And I kind of like that thought. I didn't think of that. But they're saying that we should be more appreciative of Bud, and he should be our Canelo. He should be our AJ because it is established. And they might be on to something right there. That we're looking for a pay-per-view star. We're looking for somebody to get behind in our community. It just may need to be. It just may need to be Bud. And Money, yes, I definitely did. Shout out to Money because Money, me and Money fuck with each other like that. Yes, I fuck with Money Brown. But let me pass this thing to. I'm gonna let Cam get in here. Then I'm gonna let the OG go. Cam, we closing out. Go ahead and say what you want to say. I'm gonna pass the blood, and we finna close it down. Go ahead, Cam. Cam, you got something?
I just wanted to say one love to you, man. One love to your Zone 6. One love to your blood. You know, man, it's a fish fry, man. You know, we out here 30 days and 30 nights on these niggas' heads, spinning blocks. I'm currently in Fanon chat, about to click his motherfucking link and go get on his head right now. Because these niggas been doing a lot of bullshit talking, and now they are currently even trying to get on some shit like, that wasn't the same Errol Spence. There was something wrong with him. He was possibly drugged. Nah, fuck all that. Oh man, he still looks small and thinned out, and Terence Crawford was the much bigger fighter. That's what the fuck we've been telling y'all from the jump. We told y'all they had to both weigh in at 147. Bud is coming up comfortably. This man keeps having to drop weight in between fights, you know, but you know, it's like so many of the talking points that motherfuckers been cooking on for so long is finally coming to light. You know what I'm saying? And all the shit that we been saying, been telling these motherfuckers, like I called Crawford and 9. I've been in a many of y'all chats on a many of y'all shows, all caps, Crawford and 9. And when the shit comes to pass, now we got all these goddamn excuses and oh man, they wanna, oh man, just like we figured, more moving of the goalposts. You know what I'm saying? And now, like we pretty much thought. Now they moving the goalposts and jumping on the Boots train. Well, he needs to fight Jerron Boots Ennis now, or you know what I mean? I'd just like to see him. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy, bro. This shit is like, but this makes the win all the more sweeter because we done told these whole ass niggas. We told them, we called it. I can't wait for the motherfucking parade. It's a parade inside my motherfucking city. It's going down. One love to y'all brothers, man. You know, I just had to pull up and let y'all know what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Boots on the ground right here in the old town, man. One love to you, Zone 6.
All right, boy. That's my boy Cam. And real quick, I'm gonna say this too, man, because I gotta do this. I can't let this slide right here before OG Blood get us in. Listen, man, Money Brown, let me explain something to you guys about Money Brown. Money Brown is different to me. He's different. I really like Money Brown, personally. He's a real solid dude. I bet him. He's paid his bet. It was simple and plain. He's in my football league, our football league. Money Brown is a solid dude. I just like everything about him as a person. I ain't never met the guy before, but he has a good spirit and good energy, from my personal opinion. A lot of people gravitate towards him for a reason. And sometimes real have to recognize real. That's a good little dude. Ever since I've been on here, he's done nothing but been cool, fly, collected. Y'all know I had him as the tournament winner, in my opinion. I really like Money Brown. So I know you guys gonna talk your shit all over the experiences you've had with Money Brown, but I don't place Money Brown in the same category as like an op. I would place him in a category of somebody that if I were to change anything or listen to somebody and be convinced that like Errol Spence, outside of Big Hill, but if Errol Spence would beat Crawford, I would listen to Money Brown because he's reasonable, he's solid, and he's a respectable dude. So when I know you guys will do how you want to do it, you put him in the category of some of these other guys. He's not in that same category to me, and it's just like that with me. So on Money Brown's situation, I fuck with Money Brown as well. And I know sometimes this is shaky, but 78 Sports TV, I fuck with 78 as well. I don't have any problems with those guys in their perspective. So I know you guys lump some of these guys together, but they ain't all the same. I'm just saying what I know. That's all I'm saying. But Money Brown is a motherfucker that I fuck with. You know, I really like him graduating and getting that associates, and he's a smart dude. That's just my opinion. I just wanted to say that because that's my partner. But go ahead, Blood. Go ahead and close us out, man. Do your thing.
Okay, man. Yeah, I agree with you on Monty Brown. Monty Brown is a solid guy. I like Monty Brown too. Always have. He definitely has his own opinion, and he moves on his own standards. But man, listen, man, about this whole thing with Terence Crawford, man. All of those guys who went for Errol Spence, we don't get them all right. Okay, so it's okay to say that, hey, I got one wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just that there's a few people on here who carried this shit on for a long time. For 4 years, they downed this man. They made the ones who were personally coming at him and calling him slave names and all of that shit like that, right? Those are the ones right there that I'm talking about. Those guys right there, to me, don't know boxing. They need to just try to get to know the sport a little better. Stop being followers all the time, because that's what they are, narrative pushers and things like that. And as far as what Terence Crawford should do next, I think it's time for Terence Crawford to get a little bit of that Mayweather treatment. I don't hold him to fighting Boots Ennis. Boots Ennis is a different generation from Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford, I'd like to see him fight Keith Thurman next. Go ahead and get that out of the way. If he fights Errol Spence again, I understand, right? They could fight at 154, but I personally think after seeing that first fight, because I thought it would be much closer. I thought it would be a much rougher fight. But after seeing that first fight, I just don't think he could fuck with Terence Crawford, Errol Spence. So they could fight again, but he's just going to dog walk Errol Spence again. And then after that, he needs to start doing what some of these other fighters do. He's reached that status now to where he could pick a few of his fights and people could stop making demands on him. He's been going through that for way too long now. People asking him to take the lower end of the split. Guys like Mayweather and Canelo, once they're established, they don't do that no more. This guy's a two-time undisputed champion, a multiple weight champion. It's time for him to make a little bit of decisions. What have Boots done? Since you guys did it with Mayweather and Canelo, what has Boots done to get a fight with Terence Crawford? Terence Crawford could fight Boots if he wants to fight Boots. If it's Jamel Charlo, he could fight him. It's time for him to get a little bit of that star treatment that some of these other fighters have got. Go ahead and meet up with your obligation, your contract obligation with the rematch clause. But after that, you know, I'm not going to hold him to nothing. And as far as him being an undisputed, he's already an undisputed at welterweight. He could drop one of those belts now, and he's still going to get credit for being an undisputed. So if Boots wants to fight for the IBF or whatever it is where he's campaigning, he could fight for that. Terence Crawford's already reached the status of undisputed. Once you've reached that status, your name is already in bold, so you don't even have to hold on to those belts anymore, man. You know, that's all I got to say about it. As far as the allegations that that they drugged Errol Spence and stuff like that, I don't know how you guys listen to that kind of crap, man. I mean, it was with Deontay Wilder at first. They drugged him. He wasn't right. Somebody did something to him and all that. Who listens to that shit? These guys just want to keep these talking points going for some AdSense and clicks and views and shit like that, man. But anyways, man, if you coming back later on today's zone, I'll be back on here, man. If you come back tonight. That's all I got to say for now, bro.
All right. Hey, you know something, man? Blood right. And when I paired up with what Butch said about us needing to pay that homage to his Crawford, because if the Mexican guys had him, we wouldn't hear the end of this shit. If the UK boys had this guy, and I'm going to say this, they would have treated Crawford this way going into the Errol Spence fight. So we probably do need to look at how we think. And I agree with Blood. He said something key on. He said, yeah, these guys out here having conversations that don't really have nothing to do with boxing, and that's what's fucking you over. All the cool talk and the social justice warrior talk, kind of threading it into boxing. Yeah, we should have treated Crawford a little bit better. We know we had some that was, but we should have, because if other people's had this as a fighter, it wouldn't be the same. They would be telling us how great the boxer is. And Blood is right. It's time to allow Crawford to be that Mayweather. It's time for him to be money, Bud, whatever the fuck he want to call himself. But it is time. Bud
the fans got to stand behind him, Zone, because that's what they did with Mayweather. Me and you've been in the environment for a long time.
You're right.
When Mayweather and Canelo reached that status, their fans would always ask, well, what the hell did he do to get a fight with Mayweather? What did he do to get a fight with Canelo? We need to treat him the same way. Give him the star treatment, man, that he's supposed to get. This guy's a 2-time undisputed champion. So all these Boots Ennis's and all them, we can't hold them to requirements like that anymore, man. We've been disrespectful to this guy for so long now. It's ridiculous, man. It's time for us to stand behind him and say, hey, Bud, do what you want to do, Bud. You're a 2-time undisputed. You've already did way more than most of these other guys. So now it's time for you. What you gonna do next, Bud? What you gonna do? What is it that you want? He's determined. I'm gonna stand behind him. He's a 2-time undisputed. So I'm not gonna hold him to fight Stanley Owners and Boots Ennis and them. Those 2 guys can fight each other.
Exactly.
They haven't did nothing to get no fight with Terence Crawford. And if Terence Crawford has to drop one of the belts, he's already established his name as an undisputed at welterweight. He could drop a belt now. Whatever it is he feels fit to do at this point.
I'm not gonna step on that. Blood closed it out strong, so I'm gonna be quiet.
All of these guys too who wants to talk about all this the stupid bullshit, they won't talk that way to me. That's why they're not gonna open their panels up. Zone. They could talk away in their comfort zone from me. They could talk like that to me. These guys won't talk like that to me directly though. They won't never do it. Ain't none of them gonna call my phone and tell me none of that shit, right? So they could stay over in their comfort zone and put on their little shit show for their little pawn-like subscribers. But I ain't trying to hear none of that bullshit that none of these guys talking about.
Well, with that being said, y'all heard the OG. We're gonna leave it at that. I'm out of here, man. Shit, appreciate your blood. We'll be back later. That was a good strong close. OG Blood in the motherfucking house.
Peace out, bro.
All right. But that boy Blood is something serious. That's why he the OG. And we out.